I hope you guys like the new intro. I just wanted to do a quick little flex on my new channel banner and my new profile picture. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. Welcome to the video today, guys. Today I will be going over the top 5 best Megacollab hosts of 2.1 in Geometry Dash. And this is my opinion, by the way, you guys. So do not get triggered over my choices. Real quick, I just wanted to shout out C1997 for having that top 25 players of the Geometry Dash community and top 20 players of the game, and also other top 5 YouTubers as well for inspiring me to make this video, because that's the inspiration for this video, and I want to make this video as high quality as I possibly can make it. And I'm pretty sure that this is not a low quality video, so let's get into the intro. I wanted to make this video because Megacollab hosts don't receive the credit they deserve for the big levels we have today. It may seem easy to host a collab, grind out a level, and get creator points, but it can take more if you want something that drives a whole community towards your corner. It takes social experience, savvy, perseverance, teamwork, and leadership skills to create big levels like Bloodbath, Flat, Club, Freedom Away, Sigma, Kyrie Eleison, upcoming, and more. We should have levels like this if it weren't for the awesome host and community figures we have. So let's appreciate what we have now and encourage them for that. Also, let us support them through the future works they plan to pursue. The video's judging criteria for each host will contain 3 categories: execution, quantity, and consistency. Execution has the highest value, 10 points, as it is the most important factor which determines the outcome of every Megacollab in this game in terms of audience retention. Quantity has the lowest value here because I believe that even if you regularly make Megacollabs, the overall quality of them can be pretty bad if you aren't careful with just making sure that each member gets their part done right. Consistency is the second highest valuing factor, as it is important to consistently make big collaborations if you are to be on this list. And do not confuse consistency with quantity here, because it is possible to only preview one big level and still be consistent in terms of being transparent with the progress of said levels with viewers and supporters alike. All of these hosts here today fall in perfectly with this set criteria for Megacollab host. Each will be ranked according to the point total of all categories for the sake of organization. Let's get into the countdown. Number 5, Walrus. She is an upcoming creator with some amazing works coming for the consumers of this game. She first came on the scene when she first made the level Forever Asleep. It was an extreme demon that was first introduced 2 years ago. It was verified 4 months ago by Gizbro. It isn't rated at the moment, so take the chance to share the level with everybody and moderators alike so she can get it rated. She would continue on by making levels such as Solar Cell, also unrated, and make parts in various collabs such as the top 20 demon level, Sigma. Her most noticeable work so far is her hosting work with Britank on the level Calculator Core, the Divide Demon. It is one of the most polished and well-executed monochromatic megas in a long time in this game. Like the game Super Mario Maker 2, it went far and beyond to improve the flaws of its predecessor, Artificial Ideology, and to make for a revered masterpiece. This is the total amount of points she has based upon the criteria. It is 12. For the execution, she gets a solid 8, the third highest of all the Megacollab hosts of this list. That is for sure because of her only Megacollab I've seen her host and has finished at the moment, Calculator Course, so far. Even though she has had not much time with organizing huge pieces of work such as this, the quality and polish of that level shows her potential for what she can do in the future as a host. She could be a better host than Viperine if she's consistent with coming out with levels such as this. She gets a 1 for quantity because she only has one big noticeable Megacollab that she's hosted, sadly. She gets a 3 for consistency, since she has made sure to upload some progress with Calculator Core and to make sure that you can be able to go and see the verifier, make progress on it, and verify it. Shout out to Crazen, even though he's still bloodlust. But anyways, however, the score stays at 3 as a result of her not being frequent with the progress on Calculator Core, even though she was able to lead her viewers to a, like I said, what I said before. Let's see where she goes with making mega collabs in the future. Number 4, Minecap. He's a big-time Mega Collab host and a very good creator who has contributed to making some of the hardest demons in the game, which nearly tore minds apart. He came on the scene with his Mega Collab Gamma, which was introduced in 2017 and was verified by Sunix. He gained notoriety on the low as he began to establish connections with high-profile creators like Metalface221, Lemons, HJ5, Jenkins, Temp, and more. He would go on to create the sequel to Gamma, which is Sigma. It was introduced in early 2018. It will go on to be verified by Technical 49 on the same day after New Year's this year. Sigma sits at 16 on the demon list on Pointer Crate, and Gamma sits at number 9 during the time of me scripting this video. His threequel to Gamma, Cuff, be the male, Omega, the final level in his Greek letter series introduced earlier this year, is to be verified by Zeroya. Shout out to Zeroya. According to the criteria point total, Minecap gets a total of 13. All of his big extreme demon levels may not win a fight of the polish if it was like a one-on-one against Calculator Core. But he scored more than Walrus because he was more consistent with the progress of each of these levels throughout the update, with the exception of Omega. The quality of Omega as a Far and Sigma bring up the strength of Minecap's Mega Collabs to a point to where they jump Walrus. Yes. Gang and her singular masterpiece, Calculator Core. Although it can do long division too, okay now. The score for execution is the third highest with a 7. Because once again, Sigma and Omega. The score for quantity gets a 2 because he has some Mega Collabs, but way less than the other host, who will ultimately get a max score with the quality later on this list. The score for consistency is a 4 because he was consistent with making sure that the progress for Gamma and Sigma were posted frequently. Let's hope that Minecap will continue on with establishing big time levels, which give a lit challenge for big players in the community more. Number 3, Panetta. The funny man of the community. The guy who made Sonic wait! The guy who roasted my cube and compared it to Biggie Smalls. That was dirty of you, man. For real. I was hurt by that, man. I went through depression because of that. And most importantly, of all the things he can be, he is the sync pioneer. This man has influenced how the majority of gameplay should be in this game. He has influenced everyone to want to make big mega collabs or sync-filled pieces of chaos. He is a high-profile creator who has made both solos and megas like my favorite, Big Boom, and another, Cocobello, Starbucks-esque level to be honest. He is responsible for some of the most revered extremes in the game today, Balok, At Marble, and Freedom Away. This man is a community figure which many admire and adore for his unique ways of humoring and charming the community, whether through memes or his shock-inducing gameplay. The sync guy, Panetta, gets a solid 15 points for his many level pieces, which inspire community members to improve their gameplay to this day and more. The execution gets a score of 8, which ties him up with Walrus in that category. The gameplay and a bunch of his biggest levels may be stressful, but if you look at it, learn it, and can experience how satisfying it can be to learn it, try Big Boom. I really recommend that level. Cocobello too. Those are the 2 easiest levels you can try by him though. Big Boom's overrated, by the way. You understand why I give the execution score a huge buff, Cartier's. Not to mention the solid and well executed deco by him and his collab mates and every one of them. Yeah, especially in what level is that called? Freedom 08. The quantity score is a 3 because he was extremely successful with the majority of his collabs when it comes to getting them to be completely built, verified, and out on the servers, even if he had to upload them on other accounts, like with Bullock and Off the Hook, where he had to upload them, get them uploaded on Sminx's and Prism Dash's accounts respectively. His consistency score is a 4 because although he was always transparent with the community about every one of his teamwork pieces, he was sometimes going inactive, and he actually seems to be at the point of quitting at this point in the game fully, as he has had to go inactive and get Bullock and Off the Hook on other accounts. Although he does post some meme stuff, you know what I'm saying? Keck or no keck. Or keck or cringe. Let's take a moment to appreciate what he has done for the community in terms of influence and charm, and that will be all for Panetta at the moment. Number 2, Gaiden Hertini. This guy has shown the community of creators in this game that levels should be made with pride and the intent to entertain, inspire, and excite people who play or watch Geometry Dash regularly. He doesn't have a huge amount of mega collabs like Panetta or some others, but his influence, communication, connections, and dedication shines through all the other parts which he lacks. He is known to have a sick set of editing skills that almost goes unmatched when you compare with anybody else's. Although he doesn't have too many mega collabs or isn't too active, he has made work which radiated throughout all of the community. He has influenced the majority of the music which mostly everybody listened to at one point in the community. He has helped to organize huge teams of creators to do enormous tasks and create some of the most widely known levels in the game, such as Ocular Miracle, Glitch Memories, and more. He is a one-of-a-kind, revered host and will be a community figure to remember forever. The score Gaiden will receive will be 15.5 points. The execution score for him will be an 8.5, which makes that the second highest score quality out of all the hosts mentioned in this top 5 today. Even though not all of his mega collabs are released, they are still masterpieces with many all-worthy parts, such as J.I. and Ryunomi's part in Ocular Miracle. His score for quality will sadly have to be reduced to a 2 since not all of his mega collabs he hosted, including Ocular Miracle, were released yet. Almost none of them, like Glitch Memories, Quadriga Mode were released, but not a lot of the others, and I don't know what's happening with Codependence at the moment. His consistency score will be a 5, as Gaiden was extremely transparent when it came to giving progress on certain progress with certain levels, such as Codependence and Glitch Memories. And the way he did it was very unique, as even members of a team he was in, TC team, I don't know if he's a part of the team anymore. I heard that there was drama that he had, because there was one level that they were making, it was supposed to be a medium demon. There's some stuff that happened that went down with it. And others associated, like Retank or Wombat, will go to contribute to various other mega collabs and even host some. His communication skills must have been that of a true Chad, because he was able to strike members of all of his big collabs to keep going and building them and not to give up, by what I know. And even when he quit, Ocular Miracle still got almost finished. And at this point, I feel like it's almost finished, so pretty soon he's gonna get what he deserves in terms of recognition. He's already getting it at this point in time. With the info that Ocular Miracle is almost completely finished, ready for it to be verified by Sir Gulliazer, he is truly a spectacle in the community. Let's hope all of his big progress can be completed and released to the servers. Before we discuss who is number 1 here, let's discuss a few honorable mentions. Trust him. He did host a couple of mega collabs, that being WoW and Infrared, even though that Infrared was stolen and uploaded on Gyron David's account. I feel even with the quality and good quality of them, only WoW counted as one of them. It took longer than Calculator Core to be finished, in nearly 6 or 7 months to be verified, but it isn't better than Calculator Core. So sadly, the execution of WoW isn't good enough for Truster to be able to make it onto the list. But if he released more Mega Collabs, you know, say had people decorate his latest layouts from his unfinished layouts video, which he released recently, I will link you to that. He would be easily above Walrus. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Because he is one hell of a gameplay maker, dude. I'm just telling you that right now. Noble Boy. He, like Trusta, has a couple of Mega Collabs. But only one of them, Ragnarok, are released at the moment. And it seems the other one, Project Nep, is on hold. Ragnarok is decent, but like WoW, it didn't fall in line fully with the standards needed to get Noble Boy into the list. And Project Nep, that's still a layout, as far as I know. Ancient Anubis. He is famous for building many memorable levels like the themed Timing Demon El Dorado and the unique 9 Circles level, Antique Circles, low-key one of my favorites. He has hosted the Extreme Demon Artificial Ascent for some time as well, but those were in 2.1. His 2.1 Mega Collab Knight Rider is seeming to be dormant and struggling as a result of the gameplay changes and such. Even though it looks to be high quality, Anubis doesn't make the list because he isn't consistent with being transparent to the community about Knight Rider. If he was, I'm sure he would be above Walrus easily, but unfortunately, the consistency just isn't the case. Now, this is what everybody has been waiting for the entire video. Number 1, Viperine. Now, I understand that there will be a bunch of comments which rag on me about how Viperine can't be number 1, but you can't deny the actual truth. He is the best Mega Collab host in Geometry Dash, period. He is the most prominent figure that this community has and has helped RobTop to keep this game's audience engaged with this game throughout the years, and is even collabing with RobTop, Rafer, and others on a movie. On a freaking movie, man. How is he not number 1, my nigga? Like, come on, man. Just get that through your head, man. Be realistic now.
Come on now. Let's be realistic.
Believe what you want to believe, but he never stole any Mega Collabs like Artificial Ascent, Hypersonic, Subsonic, and 9 Circle S, etc. Those levels, host position, were given to Viperine, and quite frankly, all of them with the exception of my favorite one, Kyrie Eleison, are out. Every one of the collab members for each of these collabs, whether they got hate or not, stuck through and built their parts fully, with the quality always being at least decent. Some of the members would go on to build some of the best masterpieces this game have ever seen. He has inadvertently caused a meme, copy-pasting to be an iconic thing within the community, all because of his building style, which reveals how much he cares about getting things done and influenced many other creators alike to think the same way, although some were lazy. Lastly, without the collabs he hosted throughout the duration of this update 2.1, we wouldn't know how skilled players will be today. Viperine is a true mad lad Chad of the Mega Collab host, as they say in Super Mario Maker 2 or in PewDiePie videos from late 2017, early 2018. Viperine gets a score of 18. It is obvious why, considering that Ouroboros, verified by Technical, shout out you Technical, was released and came out with an extremely high quality. Execution is a 9 out of 10. His consistency scores a 5, even when he doesn't directly upload previews and he stays transparent with the community about each and every Mega Collab. The verifiers of them even stay somewhat active with the progress on each of them as well and stay completely transparent when they need to be, especially Technical. His quality score will be a healthy 3. Don't shower me with hate. Thank you very much. That was the top 5 best Mega Collab hosts of 2.1. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 5 video. Please comment below what your thoughts were on this. This is the first try at the top 5. I wanted it to be a not so low quality one, and I wanted to make some more videos like this. Like the video so it can reach far across the Geometry Dash community. Lastly, make sure you subscribe. Make sure the notification bell is set to where you can see all of my upcoming videos. See you guys in the next one.